It's Coca-Cola Zero. So I want to give you some running tips. I'm in my second year of running, and this is what I can say you about this most beneficial and the most hard exercise. Nobody knows how to run. Running is an art. You have to find your running technique, your style. Everything you see on YouTube is a lie. People who are giving these tips, they don't know what they're talking about. They just copy each other. Yes, I'm only in my second year of running and I'm not a runner. My main goal is to be a good cyclist, but still I love this sport. 1 month ago I competed in a running race in Vilnius. We ran Vilnius 2019 in a course of 10K, and I made it sub 40. 39 minutes 26 seconds. So I have a little bit of experience how to run. A little bit, not much. I don't know, in these 2 years, maybe 2000 kilometers I have run. I don't know exactly, but for sure I know one thing. I was always running very hard, with all the really interesting thoughts, and especially before the race I was always running on my almost max heart rate, and this is what I found out. So first, heart rate. So you have to find out what can you sustain. For example, I am 37 years old and 179 beats per minute is very okay for me, very okay. For example, today, after 1 month of not running but cycling, 187 was a little bit harder. So why is the heart rate so high? Because the whole body is working, and this is why it is so hard to run. Your upper body, your lower body, everything, arms. You have to sustain yourself. This is very hard. And if you cross that line and you have no legs, you are separated from your legs, this is it. You have lost. So during training you have to find out, and you have to find this line, and this is not something that is very easy. For a month I wasn't looking even at the heart rate because it is always high. But then I found out that around 180 is okay. It's okay to me. So now I'm trying to work, but this you have to do this by feel. What do I mean with crossing that line? You have to, on that distance, for example, I'm running 14 kilometers each time. You have to save something for the finish. Ideally, you have to keep this pace. I'm not very experienced, so during running I don't track every kilometer. Only heart rate a little bit, and I don't look at the speed. I was looking, but it's not good. You better look at heart rate a little bit and at how you feel. So, heart rate, and of course, you have to get fit. And this is how you get fit, through the suffering, but you don't have to kill yourself. If you kill yourself, you lost. So I personally, I cannot run every day. I'm not so experienced. Maybe this works for these real runners who can, who where this even slow pace is very high. So heart rate, and then cadence. Cadence is everything. After the heart rate, after your heart, But remember, heart, this is very individual, but it will be high, unless you are naturally born athlete and your max heart rate is not very high. Anyway, so cadence, I found out that this is what you have to try to hold on. So just keep this tick 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 90 cadence. You cannot track in real time, but after that, for example, I'm using this Polar, and after the training you can see your average cadence. So 90, 91, 92, very good, because when you are tick 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 tick, then you don't stick to the ground. You're working, you are keeping this rhythm. This is how in cycling, I'm a cyclist, not very strong still, but I'm getting better. And there, it's very important. Cadence is very, very important, because if the cadence is low in cycling, then you can kill your legs. If everything is acid and if you have no legs, come on. So riders are trying to save the legs, and this cadence, you spin, you generate power. And this is how I applied this to running too. I generate power, but this is an art. How do you generate power? Where does it come from? How it transfers? So running form is everything. Your whole body has to know what to do. Your butt, your hamstrings, your calves, your upper body. Check this. And this is an art. So I don't say I know how to run, but this is what I experienced. And it's very complicated. This is not I'll do this volume, this. No, find your version of your running. Show this to other people, to yourself, firstly. So, if you find it and you grow that muscle and you find this form and you perfect, there will need be perfection, but you find this safe space where not but you get compact but also powerful, and you grow that muscle, that heart muscle and everything. And in this in this prayer, yeah, you have to pray. I'm praying almost all the time to God, to Jesus. This is very important, because you are weak. We all are weak. And without prayer, I couldn't do this. Anyway, this is very complicated, but you can do this. Of course, you have to rest, to eat well, and you have to walk all the time. You have to walk, not ride your car. No, all the time. If you have to do something, and by walking, walking is also a part of running. You have to think about your butt, about your hamstrings, calves, cadence also by walking. Everything you have all the time. This is what you do. Then you can achieve something. Of course, not. You have to also to relax, but no drugs, no alcohol, no smoking. This is you can no fapping. You cannot do. What do you want? If you want to be strong, and this is not I have to sacrifice everything, and you're not a professional. You have to do your work, your job. Of course, so you don't kill yourself with this running or cycling. Yeah, this is to get you stronger at your work and in your life, and to bring happiness to yourself and to everybody. So these are my running tips, and I'm just a beginner. We all are just beginners. So God bless you.